Hello everyone, welcome to Dream Civil Services. Hope so you all are watching Dream Civil Services. Today I am going to discuss one of the important topic for PT, mains and interview as well, that is art and culture of India. Art and culture part is very important for PT exam as well as for mains and even for interview. So please cover this part in good manner and learn from this video. So I will discuss one by one all art and culture of India state wise. Today I will discuss all about Andhra Pradesh art and culture. Now come to handloom of Andhra Pradesh. State of Andhra Pradesh is very famous due to its hand weaving quality, and especially the important one is ikat, which is very important for exam point of view. Now what is ikat? Ikat is a fabric and it is a dyeing technique used to create a distinct style of textile pattern. So it is a dyeing technique. Basically it is already asked by the UPSC exam in mains exam. So what is ikat fabric dyeing technique? It is a technique in which a distinct style of textile patterns are dyeing. And how it is dyeing? Some sections of the yarn, that is cloth, are first of all these sections are dyeing and then weaving of the fabric is done. And how the dyeing process is carrying over? It is done by binding individual yarn, or there are some bundles of yarn with a tight wrapping is applied first of all. Then after the yarn is dyed, these bindings can be altered or the color is dyed again. So this process is repeated multiple times to produce the multicolored pattern. So this process is very famous part of Andhra Pradesh handloom culture. And ikat process is done before the cloth is woven, because the surface design is created in the yarn rather than on the finished cloth. So cloth पे weaving करने से पहले उसको डाई किया जाता है, और उसको डाई कैसे करते हैं? बंडल बना लेते हैं पहले, फिर उसके ऊपर डाई करते हैं और उसके बाद उसको बंडल्स को जो है वो ओपन कर देते हैं, जिससे कि मल्टीपल पैटर्न्स बन जाते हैं क्लॉथ्स के ऊपर, और फिर उसके ऊपर वीविंग करते हैं. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड इकत फैब्रिक डाइंग प्रोसेस. And this process is also done in Odisha and Gujarat also. And it is originated in the village of Nalkonda, district of Andhra Pradesh, and it involves the weaving randomly dyed yarn in a geometric or zigzag pattern also. To paintings of Andhra Pradesh. So there are so many paintings which are very important for the exam point of view, and one of the important painting is Lipakshi painting. This painting is done in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh, and it is a very beautiful painting of which empire period? Vijayanagar period. So this point can be asked in PT exam, and it provides the glimpses of contemporary dress like कुल्लावी इज अ टर्म विच इज यूज्ड एज अ टोल हेड वियर. तो वो हेड के ऊपर डालते हैं, उसको कुल्लावी बोलते हैं. तो उसके ऊपर ये पेंटिंग की जाती है. एंड इट इज आल्सो डन इन द एम्ब्रॉयडरी साड़ीज ऑफ बोथ मेन एंड वुमेन, and there is absence of blue color in the Lipakshi painting. So these are very important point for the Lipakshi painting. Now come to Kalamkari painting. Kalamkari fabric is a very important painting of Andhra Pradesh, and it contains the paintings of some mythological figures, events, and even it can be done with the vegetable colors. तो इसको vegetable colors से करते हैं. And there are so many Kalamkar sarees, kurti, salwar, kameez also very famous in Andhra Pradesh. Can be done on costumes of Andhra Pradesh also. This particular art form is famous or widespread in Machilapatnam district of Andhra Pradesh. And this painting is named as Kalamkari because there is a pen is used to done this painting, and it is done for the freehand drawing of the subject whatever is, and filling of the colors is done by the pen only. So it is called as Kalamkari painting. There are other some important paintings like miniature painting. Miniature painting में क्या होता है? There is a this painting was very famous during the time period of 16th century to 19th century at which places? Bijapur and Golconda, and even at Hyderabad. So there are very rich colors are used, and the palm trees, even animals and men and women all belong to these paintings. So सबको use किया जाता है इस painting में. Now next is Cherial painting. Cherial painting में क्या होता है? It express the narrative format through the rich color schemes. तो इसमें narrative formats को दिखाया जाता है इस पेंटिंग में. एंड थीम्स क्या होती है बेसिकली फॉर दिस पेंटिंग इज ग्रेट एपिक्स. सो ग्रेट एपिक्स को इस पेंटिंग में यूज़ किया जाता है. एंड इट इज़ मेड ऑन अ क्लॉथ दैट मे बी रन 2 मीटर्स इन इट्स लेंथ. बहुत ज़्यादा लंबे क्लॉथ्स पे भी यूज़ किया जाता है इसको. एंड इवन आर्टिस्ट कैन डन इट इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ स्क्रॉल पेंटिंग. सो शेरियल पेंटिंग इज अ पार्ट ऑफ स्क्रॉल पेंटिंग इन स्मॉलर साइज ऑन पेपर और इवन प्लाईवुड पे भी करते हैं और कार्डबोर्ड पे भी और क्लॉथ पे भी. सो दिस इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट फॉर पीटी एंड मेंस. Come to dance part of Andhra Pradesh. So famous folk dance of Andhra Pradesh, classical dance of Andhra Pradesh is Kuchipudi. So come to Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi dance is famous for its grace, elegance and charm. And there was a one person named Abul Tana Shah who was the great nephew of Sultan Muhammad Quli Qutub Shahi of Qutub Shah dynasty. Who bestowed the name of Kuchipudi. एंड ही वॉज रिनोन डांस फॉर्म ऑफ आंध्र प्रदेश. तो किसने, कौन सी डायनेस्टी के रूलर ने इसका नाम दिया था? कुतुब शाही डायनेस्टी के. और उनका क्या नाम था? सुल्तान मोहम्मद कुली कुतुब. एंड कुचिपुड़ी डांस इज अ परफेक्ट बैलेंस बिटवीन द 3 एस्पेक्ट्स दैट इज नृत्य एंड नाट्य. दीज ऑल हैव द इक्वल इम्पोर्टेंस इन द डांस. एंड जो नृत्य इज अ रिदमिक सीक्वेंस दैट कंक्लूड्स अ सॉन्ग और अ वर्स. सो इसमें क्या होता है, ये तीनों पार्ट इसके बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, नृत्य एंड नित्य. और जिसमें जो नृत्य होता है वो रिदमिक सीक्वेंस होता है जिसके अंदर सॉन्ग होता है या कोई भी एक सेंटेंस होता है जो कि बसता रहता है और ये डांस होता है. एंड नाट्य इज अ कंप्लीट डांस ड्रामा विद अ स्टोरी लाइन एंड वेरियस कैरेक्टर्स. Kuchipudi, there are many other dance forms including Perini. Perini is an amazing dance of Andhra Pradesh which is emerged from the state of Andhra Pradesh only and it is like a warrior dance. तो Perini क्या है? वॉरियर डांस है आंध्र प्रदेश का, which is also known as the dance of Lord Shiva. It can be asked in previous mains exam of APSC. So this is very important point. Perini is called as Shiv Tandav. It is a specialized dance form of Shiva Tandav and it belonged to 1213 to 1262 century. And he was himself a Natak, and after a critical study of classical tradition of Natya, he wrote his magnum that is called as Nrityam Ratnavali, which detailing the dance style in Andhra country. Now come to music part. Carnatic music is important for Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu and Kerala state. And in this music form there is a very highly developed theoretical system is involved. And it is based upon the complex system of ragam that is called rag and thalam. तो इसमें क्या यूज होता है? राग यूज होता है और ताल यूज होता है. It is a rich form of traditional folk art forms and provided the popular entertainment for the common folk music and also imparting the instruction and providing the some classical form of dance and drama for some considerable period of history. Like the first 2 lines of the song are called Pallavi and the second is followed by the Anupallavi and third stanza is called as the Charnam. So these are the 3 important lines belong to the Carnatic music of Andhra Pradesh. And Purandar Das is known as the father of Carnatic music. So it is important for PT exam point of view. And he is credited with the creation of several thousand of songs. तो इन्होंने बहुत सारे thousands of songs बनाए थे which is belong to Carnatic music. Even in 18th century, Carnatic music is also very important and this period saw the trinity of the Carnatic music that is called, first is Thyagaraja, second is Sham Shastri and third is Muthuswami Dikshitkar. So these 3 form the trinity of Carnatic music. Come to handicraft part. It is very important for PT and mains exam. Andhra Pradesh has a very important center for the development of so many handicrafts and related products, and many handicrafts work like Veena manufacturing is there, Durgi stone, Buditi brassware, Banjara needlecraft and Attico Pakka toys are very important. And there is Pondru Khadi, Bidri craft, Dokra metal craft, bronze castings, Koddapalli toys. So these are very important points for handicraft of Andhra Pradesh. And handicraft are very responsible for the revenue earning also, and overall economy of the state is self-employment opportunities are provided to the poor people and even the tribal people. And recently there are the GI tag given to the handicrafts of Andhra Pradesh, and these includes Bobili Veena, shadow puppet of Andhra Pradesh, Buditi bell and brass craft, Machilapatnam kalamkari, Kondapalli Bomallu, and Shri Kalahasti kalamkari. So this is also important point for PT as well as main. Now come to architecture part of Andhra Pradesh. The architecture part is known as Dravidian style of architecture, which involved cultural practices of rulers from Cholas, Chalukyas, Vijayanagar Empire, Satavahanas, and Gajapati empires. And there are also so many Buddhist and Hindu temples also there in Dravidian styles, and even there are some towering stone structures and decorated with the carving of the religious deities. And some symbols of Andhra Pradesh also include the center of progress, culture and traditions. And now I am giving some example from the architecture. Islamic architecture involved Qutub Shahi rulers are there, which gave the city its symbol, that is called Char Minar. So Qutub Shahi ruler ने क्या दिया था? चार मीनार दिया था, which is very important point. And second is architecture of Golconda Fort, which is in Hyderabad, and several other mosques also very important from the Islamic architecture. Now come to Hindu architecture. There are so many ancient Hindu temples, even are over 2000 years ago, which were built in prehistoric time of ancient time. And Andhra Pradesh has so many mythological Hindu epic like from Mahabharata also. And the Mauryas, Chalukyas, Satavahanas and Cholas, Pallavas who ruled over there made some ancient Hindu temples like temple of Tirupati. Tirupati temple is very important, which attract the millions of people from all over the world. And even this temple is mentioned in the Vedas and several Purans also. And the king of all the Hindu dynasties ruled the Andhra and paid the homage to this temple and contribute towards its development and growth. Now second example is Varha Narsimha temple, which is built in the East Ganga dynasty. So Varha Narsimha temple is also very important. And third is the Ramappa temple in the village of Palampat, Shiva temple in the Alampur, and important one is the Venkat Ramana temple, which is also based on the South Indian style with sculpture and decoration, that is Dravidian style. Mappa temple in the village of Palampat, its walls are imprinted with the humans playing the musical instrument bajare, and there are some animal, birds, etc. and some minute details of angels also is there. And at Shiva temple में क्या है? There are so many shrines and mandaps or hall is there, and devotees can sit or pay their respect to the god. And Venkatraman temple में क्या है? There are made with the Indian style sculpture and decorations, both artistic and competent form is there. And mandapa are formed in very impressive form, and there are so many large spaces available in the temple. To Buddhist architecture, Andhra Pradesh have some Buddhist monument between 2000 to 3000 years old है जो, and Buddhist shrines are seen in the places of Andhra Pradesh. कहाँ पर है? अमरावती में, नागार्जुन कोंडा में. And there is one place Kapoteshwar temple, which is now a Hindu temple, but it was transformed from a Buddhist temple. So पहले ये Buddhist temple था, but अब ये Hindu temple हो गया. Temple name is Kapoteshwar temple. Now next is the existence of Chaitya shrine is also there, with the Chaitya window in confirmation of its Buddhist origin. So Chaitya क्या होते हैं? Chaityas are the prayer halls of Buddhist. And this question also came in PT exam. Now there is Amravati Stupa, which is also an excellent example of Buddhist architecture, which was formed 2000 years ago. And Amravati Stupa has raised to the height of 95 feet, which is also very important for the exam point of view. That's all for today's art and culture lecture, and I discussed all important from Andhra Pradesh art and culture. So please revise this. It will help you in PT, mains and even interview also for all exam of UPSC and state PCS exam. So friends, please comment in the comment section you are liking this video or not, and please subscribe, like and share this channel to get all notification for this channel. Jai Hind.